Hi there, this is Aussie Fisherman Greg. Just heading over here behind this island to do another crab pot. Really went in the wrong gap there. Let's see how we go. Thanks. The rope stuck on the outboard sometimes. I can hear it now. It's a handy little gadget, that hook on the back of that on that piece of wood. Come on, round here come. Not very much water here. I've got pot stuck underneath it. Fun and game sometimes. I just hope there's a crab in it after all this trouble. Yeah, one nice big fella and a ginny. So it was worth the trouble. Right, I'll put a bait in first. Tuck the old one out. A couple of mullet heads in. That's pretty good bait, the old mullet heads. Right, let's get these fellas out. Right, there you come, Bucky. He's a nice buck. I always cut my ties already so I don't have to muck around cutting them when I'm out here. Just saves a little bit of time. Just tie him up. He's a nice buck, that fella. He's a nice full crab, see, he's rock hard there. I'll put him in the ginnies. We have to let the, release them in Queensland, not allowed to take them. Well, just go and set this pot. Sometimes just around these little mangrove islands, any of the little pathways into them, it's a good place to, you know, to set a crab pot. A lot of people just only worry about putting the pots in the creeks, but in the mangroves I can be just as good at times. It's very shallow here, so I've got to take it steady. It's only a little tide today, so I won't be able to go too far in even on the next one. I'm used to going slow. Little mangrove islands, you know, a lot of crabs go in amongst them, and a lot of people don't realise. So set this one here. Put him in with the rest of them. Not having a real good day today, but still we've got quite a few pots to go yet, so might end up alright anyway. Very windy outside today. Just got to go across here to the next one now. It's a little bit of a run, so I'll go pretty fast. Years ago, before I ever had a licence and I was only a kid, I used to go in from the top through the bush there, where we used to live across in the bush there, and walk in there and use crab hooks to get crabs out of the holes. And there was an old fella, Tom, who used to always do this gully, and that's why we called it Old Tom's. See how we go in this one. It used to be a really good creek for crab holes, and it's not too bad for the pots as well. It feels pretty heavy, so sometimes they trick you. The pot feels heavy and there's nothing in it. I can see one straight away, so that's not too bad. Just turn the pot over just in case. Oh yeah. Oh, I can see two. Oh no, there's three beauties. Look at that. Oh, you ripper. Okay. Yeah, see, I had a bit of old Jew head in there, and a bit of roo, and a mullet head. And see how they've chewed a hole in the bait box there. So I usually just get a zippy tie and zip it together so the bait doesn't fall out. Pretty easy way, quick solution. Right, we'll put a couple of new mullet heads in there, and I'll leave it here again. When I get three, it's pretty always tempting to leave the pot in the same spot, because there might have been a couple of ones on the outside weren't going to go in when they see three in there. So he's a nice buck, that fella. Quick tie him. Let's get your crab tie halfway, wrap it round, whoops, around the nippers, pull them in nice and tight, and then do a granny knot. I call them granny knots underneath. Pull them nice and tight, and then give it another two on top of that. Right, that's one. Come on boys, let's just come. Oh, oh. Look, he's just spat his little flipper then, because I tried to pick him up by it. Okay. That's nice full crabs I've been getting lately. They haven't been getting a lot, but they've been really full, which is good because they're A-grade crabs. And there's talk about only letting us take A-grade crabs soon, so it's good to get the A-grade ones. We only take the Bs anyway. Anything worse than a B I let go and let them fill up. But a B, sometimes a B's got nearly as much meat in them as the A grades. You know, a lot of times people think that just because they're hard, they could be a real old crab and there mightn't be a lot in him. And then the ones that are just filled up, they're a little tiny bit soft. On that I'll show you where. See that? Those three segments there, if they're really hard in all of them, well, it's an A-grade crab. But if you can just push that middle one the slightest little bit, that's what they call a B-grade crab. And you'll find the body will be completely full, and the nippers might be a little bit down. But this fella's an A-grade crab. The nippers would be full as well as the body. But a B-grade, a good B-grade, is the body will be full, and the nippers will be down a little bit, you know. So I'll just reset this one here. Make sure you always got to make sure you close the door, because if you don't do that, they get in and have a feed, and then when they've had enough, they just get out of the pot and you don't see them again. So I'll put these in the tub. I'm gradually working on the tub full. I've still got about 30 pots to go, so I think I'll easily get my tub full today. See, there's a nice lot of crabs already. So I'll put them in there, and I put hashing bags on them, and then every half an hour or so I put water over the top of them. And you've got to make sure when you do this that you've got holes in the bottom of the tub so that water runs out of the bottom and doesn't cook them in there. You know, like water gets that hot up here in North Queensland. If you had the tub had no holes in it and you put the crabs in it and had them in there for a few hours, they'll most probably die. You know, so but this is the Aussie Fisherman signing off.